Hi and welcome to another Smurpy video, and today I have the pleasure of looking at Fortress Maximus, and this dude is huge. First of all, I've got to say I'm loving the artwork on here, which is pretty cool. Got a flying missile there, Cybertron's up there, nice generation sign there, which they're still doing, some little headmasters there. Got a blaster, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a blaster in the actual set, which is cool. And then there is the different modes on there, which is cool. And then you got Starscream. It's probably not Starscream, but I like to think it's Starscream because Starscream wasn't around in the G1 time that this actually was. So this is the front. Let's have a look. And pretty much this is some lovely writing about him in lots of different languages, which is cool. Another Autobot sign. And just for the record, you may see parts of my house because this thing is massive and I cannot contain it in one shot close enough. And this is the top. Got Emissary, Cerebros, Fortress Maximus, Autobot City mode, and then Battle Station mode, and that's the top. And then this is the other side. Once again, some lovely artwork, and this is his head. I think this is pretty damn awesome. Titan's Return. And then, oh my god, that's terrible. And here is the back, and once again, it's massive. So this shows you him in his robot mode, his head mode, Cerebro's changed, MSC head mode, MSC comes with sounds. And here is the battle mode with Scourge and Hardhead battling it out. And here he is in ship mode. Almost said a rude word there, I do apologize. And he can combine with Blaster, which I actually have, but he can also combine with Optimus Prime Power Master, which I do not have because I have an MP Optimus Prime. I do not need Power Master, even though I am tempted to buy him because he looks so damn cool when I had one as a kid. Good memories. And then these are the various different types, and they are compatible, etc. La la la. I have no idea what I'm talking about now. So let's get this bad boy out. It may be in a few hours time because I have to put lots of stickers on him, which I do not enjoy. But let's move on. The joys. Oh, the joys. So after about 2 hours of putting stickers on last night, here is the final article. I think I did pretty well. I hate doing stickers, but it turned out okay, I guess. So I'll just give you a close-up of, you know, what he looks like. He sounds pretty cool, although I hate the hollowness. That bit bugs me. He looks lovely. Lovely. If a Transformer can look lovely, he looks lovely. That is a terrible, terrible word for me to use. But I've seen videos, I've seen pictures, and having him in person, it's wow. I am thinking of getting some repo labels because I think they didn't do enough with the stickers that they had. I think they could have done more. This comes off with his gun, which is quite cool. I think I would like to get the one of, I think it's Perfect Effect guns because I think it would really bring it out. But this is cool. This works. It just makes this look a bit bold now. It just didn't make sense, but it does make sense because, you know, where else does he keep his gun? On my leg, sorted like a proper cowboy. And there's the side, and as you can see where I've lifted this arm up, this has kind of bounced back a bit, which it's kind of worrying. But I think if you get him in the right poses, I don't think you have to worry about that. Oh, sorry, hands getting in the way. This is the back. This was probably the worst bit of it all. I had to use tweezers. Like I said, I'm not really good at stickers, but it turned out okay. It does look quite nice from the back, I think. I do wish sorry, my phone cut out. Terrible. I should prepare these things better. So I don't know what you call it, but I was talking about it would have been nice if you could remove this, or if they could have folded it up so they clipped in here. I think it's a missed opportunity. You know, even if this could be clipped off, maybe there's a risk of it being damaged. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you could take it out if you wanted him just in this mode. It depends on your preference, I guess, or how skilled you are in terms of messing with these things. Me, I'm not too... I worry that I'm going to damage them, if I'm honest with you. So let's move on to some comparisons. So here you can see how huge he actually is. You know, he's got his hands on a Build-A-Figure Apocalypse. You got Masterpiece Prime down here. You've got a Combiner, and you've got a 6-inch Marvel Legends Cyclops. So, you know, he absolutely golfs these guys. And I think he actually sits really well with this guy. Okay, you could say that, oh, he should be up here. Sorry, up here somewhere. But, you know, I like this sizing. You know, if you're having Transformers based on real, what you expect them to be in the cartoons, they'll be taking over your bedroom. So, you know, this is a nice size. You could still do stuff with him, which I think is quite cool. So I think it's now time to transform him. I think we should go with his ship mode, which is what I generally watched him in the most during the Headmaster series. That's what he was doing. He was flying around carrying the Headmasters. Then they would all go on a mission and come home happily ever after. So I'm going to transform him off camera, because I take ages. And you don't want to watch it, it's painful. Transform! So here he is in battle mode, and once again, he's just absolutely massive. So you can't really... It's hard to get a video shot of him, so I'm sorry if it's not the best video I'm doing. And let's be honest, a lot of my videos are rubbish. Oh man, what did I do there? Oh, I messed up on the stickers. Did I chuck the stickers away? I will be looking for that in a minute. He says, panicking that he hasn't chucked it all away. The repo labels have stuff you can put in there, which is quite cool, I think. I do like this, how this kind of forms. I think it's quite nice. It's nothing that you haven't already seen already, apart from this bit poking out now, which is cool. So that's his ship mode, which is probably the coolest. I think they nailed this pretty damn well. We'll move on to battle mode, which I tend to be about. So I'll get him transformed and you can see in a minute. Okay, so there is an official mode. I hate it. I dislike it. I think it is nothing like how his battle mode was in a G1 toy. I don't remember him ever actually doing it in a cartoon, so I have no idea. But I like it like this. I think it's cool. It's not that difficult. I don't think it affects the toy itself. I think it holds quite well. So just close up. Oh, I haven't pulled that out. I'll pull that out in a minute. So I put the arms behind here. It probably stands out. It's not always best. I also want to say that I like Chieftain's version. Chieftain did quite a good version where he raised the front, which I thought was quite a good idea. And Optimus did a really cool one, which is, I think that's where I got this set up from. And then I just adjusted the arms. I can't remember if he adjusted the arms. If he did, then it's not mine whatsoever. It's his. So sorry if I'm stealing your idea, but kudos, etc. Because it is awesome and you made it look better than what it did in the official mode. The legs are just to the side. It just looks nothing like a Battle City. So just for closeness, you got the little Headmaster emissary in there. Damn, I can't even remember his name. I think I chucked the box. Oh, this is a terrible review. Terrible. This bit bugs me. Why is he this way? Looks absolutely dreadful. I don't understand that whatsoever. I'm not sure if that way looks any better. I'm going to put a couple of figures on here so we can see what it's like with some Transformers. Okay, it's not exactly Scramble City, but you know, these were the only deluxes that I actually have that I could kind of use. I don't really collect the Headmasters. I collect the Combiner Wars. I like them. But, you know, you can see it's quite cool. It's a bit of a shame, you know, if they had done the folding mechanism, perhaps folding back, they perhaps could have had it fold down, which it's an opportunity once again missed, and you've done really well on two modes, I think, and they've just absolutely failed on this mode as far as I'm concerned. I pulled this back so you can kind of have it as a, yeah, terrible sound effects. So, and this bit pulls down, which is quite cool. If you get repo labels, I think it brings this out, which is cool. And once again, there's the gun, and you know, I still think it works. It works. It's not perfect, but it works. Okay, so on to Emissary. You know, this is the thing that bugs me about headmasters is when they turned into headmasters, they just look awful. What is the point in them? You know, I think they really should have been more Voyager size, so perhaps you could have added a bit of articulation. I know these are kids' toys, and I know I'm moaning, but it bugs me. I want something proper decent, you know, but it looks cool. Let's transform him into his head now. Head mode, I absolutely love. And I think with all the head, when they are actually heads, they, oh, sorry, focus. It does look really nice. And I think in terms, my son's got some headmasters. I don't collect them, but their heads is quite cool. You know, I think if they hadn't done the gimmick for all of them, it wouldn't have been so bad, but they decided to do it for all Transformers. Megatron, Optimus. Optimus was a Power Master. You know, it is what it is, but they took it overboard. Yep, completely overboard. And I feel like some of the figures, like Soundwave, shouldn't be headmasters. But hey ho, I'm not collecting it, so I shouldn't whinge. So this figure I got from Kapow Toys. I got it on a pre-order for 99 quid. You know, compared to I think it's usually retailed at like 150. So if you can get him for a bargain, I think he's worth it. I don't think he's worth the full whack. Just my opinion, because he's not a masterpiece. He is a masterpiece in his own right, but it's not the masterpiece. I don't think we're ever going to get the masterpiece, and that's why I kind of caved and got him, and it was such a decent price. So moving on to Cerebros. This is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this. Just so you're aware, the batteries go in the back here. If I can change it. Comparison. No, wrong way. The batteries go in somewhere. And once again, worst review ever. I'm going to call this the worst review of Fortress Maximus. But this figure I really like. The only thing that I don't like is these. And if you get some of the repo labels from Toy Hux or something, you can fill in these gaps. They've actually created gaps to go in here. So I think he is a quality figure, and just for, you know, I almost want to have him out, you know, and just have that like that. It is that cool. So I'm just going to wrap up this review. I think this is an awesome set. I think if you can get him for a reasonable price, get him. Don't spend over the odds. I think repo labels are probably a must for this figure if you want him to be what you want him to be. The only letdown I find is this mode. Some of the plastic I find wasn't perfect. I don't think I went into detail on that. But all in all, it is what it is. It's meant to be a kid's toy. A very expensive kid's toy. I've bought my son Transformers, but I don't think I've ever spent this much on him. But he's gonna, he's quite intrigued to have a play with him. And I think you probably could just let him have a play with it, as long as he's careful with certain areas, such as perhaps this, etc. My son is generally quite careful around masterpieces, etc. He understands their value, which I'm quite lucky to have. So thank you for watching. Embrace the geekiness and have a good day. Have a good night. Take care.